today Leighton wanted to pick what he felt was relevant.
I didn't pick nothing. I opened the. I'm a person that comes down with, oh, this one fits. So, and I read it.
That's how
and
he
it fit.
picked today.
That's how I picked because it seems like it's a good book.
Now you know.
Now, you guys might be looking at these journals and things like this. Like, this is a journey for y'all. Like, looking back, I wish I had something like this to look back on my cheer 2-a-days career, but this is good for y'all. Okay. Something about me when I read, things move all over the place. So if I sound like a 2-year-old, that's me. Ready? Lesson 10.
The system of waiting until October, I think, is broken.
Everybody needs to keep working so that everybody keeps pushing everybody else.
Post your videos. If I don't see you open gym, it didn't happen. Does everybody understand that? Okay.
This is the best start of a USF cheer program ever, in my opinion.
Seniors, enjoy the last moments before the stadium is full.
So today we started off the 2-a-day practice with sitting down and journaling about our new book, which is Alistair McCaw's new book. It's called Mindset is Your Superpower. And we started right off the top with just going through it. It's really short pages. So we took it, we go to the whiteboard and just picked the tip right off the top was about mindset. Literally saying that mindset is everything. It really sets you up for either success or failure. And really that we're not just talking about being on the mat. We're kind of talking about their mindset of like how they go through this process. Like we all get so focused on like the end result, the end result, the end result. And the truth is like the memories are in the process. Like I can tell you, trying to like get past all of this to get to the end result is really not what we should be doing. We want to be remembering everything it took to get to that end feeling, which obviously I've said it before, our goal is, being our best self in Orlando.
So basically we just ran like the first official full out game day with all the props because we just got the new like flag drop downs in. Overall, it went really well. I mean, there was obviously some minor mistakes and some things that we can fix, but we got a new TV here at Wiregrass, so we watched it on the TV and we were really able to see like what we wanted to pick apart and what we could fix. And I really feel like during 2-a-days, we're gonna nail down the little details to overall make it better and go back to back.
I'm always going to be the person to harp on you or yell at you. So at the end of these practices, if you're really somebody that wants to bring some recognition to somebody, this is your opportunity to do it because you got to hear the positives. Sandy reminds me every day in regards to Bren that I need to be a little more positive, and I'm working on it. So I'm going to try that with you guys too, but I really am going to focus on fixing things.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll keep it short. Again, I thought today was really good. Tomorrow, let's come in and let's build on the 2 tips we've already been given. Okay, mindset is everything, and then you guys, the attitude and everything that was reflected in today in terms of excellence, all of those key factors.
Be the best at zero talented things.
The best you can be in terms of coming in here with a good, positive attitude.
Game day is more of our football standpoint. So we do our traditions, we do a cheer, and then we do a fun little routine at the end to like capture the crowd's attention. So it's the kind of routine that we would put out in front of our families and friends or put out in front of the fans at a football game to like capture their attention, have them enjoy the game, like not only watching the football, but also like interacting with the crowd, having them interact with us. So it creates memories from the stands. So it's more of a football routine with easier skills that we can't take for granted though. Easier skills, more props, more energy, more yelling, more people. So it's just a lot more going on. When as traditional, it's only 5 stunt groups with music, a cheer, and more music of our harder skills that we are trying to show not only our family and friends, but the judges and other teams from across the nation what we have learned this entire year.
We're gonna have to fix this. We're gonna have to fix this, and we're gonna try to fix it today. And we're actually gonna try to fix it on this full out. I'm gonna give you all time to work on it, okay? Are you ready? First things we're gonna fix, I'm gonna work backwards. When you turn these sideways, if I pause it, these flags should be in line with the bulls so you do not see them. They should be in a straight line like a visual of nothing. And the only thing the crowd should see is the word what? So all that angling y'all are doing, it ain't working for me anymore. I need you to put it in front. I need you to figure out how to make the flag disappear in front of that B. And shoulder stands. I know I've told y'all to be, you are now required to be in front of the B and the U and the L and the S.
Watching our routines actually helps a lot because a lot of times, like, if I make a mistake or something, I won't even realize it, and then I watch myself, and I'm like, oh, I definitely could have done that better.
The only person I'm watching, obviously, is myself. Like, if you say you don't watch yourself, then you're lying.
At the end, during the timeout, so the last structure, the flags come up, and the bulls are holding bull spell out. He wanted the flags to be right behind the letters, so I just had to, instead of walking to the strip, I had to walk to the panel. So that was an easy change. And I agree with it. It looks a lot better.
Leave it in front. Leave it in front. It's our thing. That's fine. That's great. You're pointing at it. We're great. 1, make them disappear. So we only see that. We only see that. Turn them back to the front. Then use them for bulls. Turn it away. Bring back to the front. As you move in, keep them there. Keep them to the front. B. Like you see when they ran in is when you should have came in too. And then now they need to go away. Green, go away. Go back to the front. Go. The flags now disappear. Green, gold. The bulls come in front. It's going to be a lot of work.
I agree with both of the changes. They definitely needed to happen. I think I may have just looked intense because I was ready to go change them, and it's frustrating sometimes when the coaches make a correction and the correction isn't taken by the team and we have to keep rerunning a part. So I think that was kind of frustrating, but we definitely worked through it and we pushed each other to get through it. So
game day is just so technical, and that because coming off of last year, like, we really just kind of changed the face of game day. So it's really just trying to make it even better than last year and looking at the tiniest things, like where's your pinky at instead of just is your arm straight. Like, it's got to get down to the nitty-gritty.
What's the biggest excuse in the world? Answer, I don't have the time. Guess what? We all get the same 86,400 seconds in a day, and what we do at that time determines how productive and successful we become. Managing my time better has made a massive difference in my life. When my days are planned, I become more productive. This edges me closer to excellence. You need 3 daily wins. 1, a daily mindset win. 2, a daily movement win. And 3, a daily mindfulness win.
Okay, I actually thought that was better if we could actually do that in a routine. Okay, Jess, you just have to remember that you're littler than everybody else. So when you get back there, you got to maintain the line of the word bulls. She has to focus on that. Actually, you're all kind of little, but you are shorter, but it's not as bad as if you were doing this with back spots like in March V. So just be aware of the level of your, okay. Okay, come in, everybody, come in. Natalie, do you know all your spots?
I wasn't originally in game day, but Sasha got hurt, and since then she texted me that night and she was like, hey, you need to learn my part. And I was like, oh boy, okay. So I'm sitting there in my room with the phone propped up, and I'm zoomed in on Sasha, and I'm just doing March V. I'm marking the stunts, I'm doing everything. And then I come in and I do it. And once I left that practice, I text Sasha and I told her, you are a different type of athlete, because she's crazy having to fill in her spots. Like, it just, like, she's always been like a mentor to me, like from whenever I wasn't even on the team yet. She always like has been like someone who has just helped me every step of the way.
Your bottom half of the routine is really bad. I'm sorry.
And even after
we watched it 500,000 times last night and I couldn't take it anymore. Some of you like open your legs this wide and it's supposed to be bigger. It looks so bad. Righty, get set.
And after all those critiques, I
opposite is her.
expected to see like really sharp ripples, like the ripples were not defined. Come on, y'all.
Righty, this is that. Music's on. Legs!
1, 2, sharp, hit,
Legs!
hit, wider.
The legs, the bottom half. Now you see that? We can't do that. She stumbled out because she doesn't know how to do that. Come on. Your legs are too close. Those are the palms you're taking. Those palms. Okay? Go, grab them, go. Get to the back. Go get your megaphone. Go get your megaphone. Hey, pick it up. You're going to be in front of it. Go over there now. She can't do that. She can't do that. Other side. Now get her down. Go get ready to get her down. U.S. Put it down. Get your they're right there. Look, they were right there.
Overall, game day's looking really good so far. I really like the changes. We have those new drop-down flags this year, and I feel like since the cutouts were the main focal point of the routine last year, adding those in will definitely give us an edge and set us apart, because I feel like other teams will start to incorporate the cutouts as well. Also, I just feel like with the new changes and the little things Leighton was adding yesterday, or changing, for example, like putting in more of the big signs, trying to incorporate the flags being up longer or hidden, I just feel like it's really all coming together and adding the little details, to set us apart and hopefully go back to back.
Yeah, it was better. What? We're geniuses. No,
That
green
looks way
gold.
better.
No second one.
Don't have them do
Better.
the second one across.
Better. 1, 3, green, go, good. I'm genius.
I like what Bella just did.
Go, I don't think they should do that. Go. All right. I want you to neatly, y'all, we got to figure out some
I like
stuff.
what you did when you came down, so just tell her that.
I like
But
the
still
flies. I
smile
would
when
like
you
there to
do
be a
it.
dip
Like, you're not
before
really
the go,
hiding, you're
before
just
all the
low.
bulls. Okay? If y'all can make it work for both greens and golds, do so. Okay, but you have to be on the same page. It did look way better. Y'all won't know what it looks like until we video it after lunch, but I want it to kind of be in your brains as to what's going on. Okay? Still got some things to work out on the sideline.
For game day, I'm loving the routine. I'm excited about it. I love it. I'm super excited to see it in person. I will be honest, today I wasn't thrilled with their energy in it in March V. There's just a certain way I like things, and I want it perfect. I want it 110 every time and every little thing. They're capable of it. The one I just saw was good, but not great. And I want great and, punch everybody in the face. Wow, every single time. Holy crap, that was amazing, great. They're capable of it. I didn't quite get that from March V. But timeout is coming along, lots to clean, but overall it's Doing good.
Today is, we just had our practice, our it's a 2-day practice, but today was a 1-a-day because we have a performance tonight. The Wiregrass Christmas holiday showcase, something like that. But for me, it's the first time that we're actually gonna see whether or not the people that are on the floor can handle what they need to handle on the floor. The one thing I want you to do is not take this for granted. The skills that you're about to do, don't think they're gonna hit. Like, please try to make them hit a certain way. And above all, have fun out there because y'all, it looks fun, what you're doing is fun, but make it look fun, all right? Please, please, are you having fun? Yeah, okay, good. So we started this little showcase, now let's end it on a high note, okay? That timeout, be loud, give it all you got.
I don't have anything to say. Y'all know what I expect. 150, 300, 500, knock the roof off this place. Respect this skill, okay? I actually thought that was really good performance. It was fun. It was nice to see in the uniforms. Obviously, we're going to nitpick. We need to watch it. And like, we're watching it for that was a good performance, but then we need to go back and watch it for if it was being judged and nitpick all those little things. But overall, very proud of you. That's all I have to say. It's short and sweet.
That was good. I agree. I'm very excited that game day is on one day and traditionals on the other, because game day is fun, and once we do clean it, it's a great confidence booster going into nationals, and it'll, set that bar for us. In regards to today, I think I saw exactly what I needed to see from everybody, which was whether or not your bodies were conditioned to be able to do it. okay? If this was any other year, this would have been Bartow, and we would have loved that performance. Man, I would have taken that. Sandy and I would have been at home celebrating and making sure we didn't have COVID. But this, I mean, the hiccups that we had just means that we need to now take the time, like you said, and clean it all. And that's what we're gonna do in the next, up until Blake gets here. Your next major full out is going to be when Blake is here. So that's what we're gonna be working towards on the 19th. And yeah, we're gonna break it apart. We're gonna clean it up. We're gonna put a broom and a mop and a shuffle bucket to everything in the routine. And we're gonna clean it. We're gonna make it look meticulous, sharp, so that the next time you get out there, it's just gonna be automatic for you, okay? Be very, very proud of what you did today. I'm very, very proud of y'all. So.
So yesterday was our first performance with Gameday in front of a crowd, and it was really great. I felt like it was a really good starting point for the team.
It was cool to like be able to like actually perform it and like do it in front of a crowd, because the only times I've ever done it is to a wall or to Leighton and Sandy, which is cool, but it's just not like the big experience of doing it in front of people who are watching and like they don't know what they're about to see, and you can see their faces and like their reactions to us, and it was just really fun.
How are you guys gonna do at nationals?
I think we're gonna win. I think we're winning again.
We felt more prepared. You know, we had been working longer this year on the routine, and overall it paid off with the new props and, you know, just all the skills being cleaner. And I'm just really excited to see, you know, how we can grow from this performance.
Don't go wasting your emotion.
It was probably one of our better performances from previous years. Before we would go to Bartow, and last year Bartow was not our best experience at all. We had performed a dumbed down routine at Bartow, and we still dropped a lot of skills.
I actually really like two-a-days, and I'm so crazy for saying this and thinking this because my life is so busy, like during fall or spring semester. Two-a-days, honestly, you don't think about anything else except for cheerleading. You go home, like, you know, I don't work, I don't, you know, my life is just cheer, and I like that because it's mentally, that's all I'm thinking about.
Is there a man out there? Someone to hear my prayer?
Cheer all day, every day. This is amazing. I will say that my back hurts a lot, but you know, that's a part of the process. So no, I love it. I wish I could do this year round. If this was my life every day, I'd be a happy camper.
I thought that we did really good, but I see all the things we can still do better. We want to see those bulls cutouts a little longer when we're spiriting, because they're trying to get down from things. Y'all can be saying words and being happy at the end before we go getting our stuff, okay? Just like I went untraditional was on them about pushing yourself, here is where you need to push yourself. In your faces, in your volume, in your energy. Doing like U-S, and then you're not going straight down on your F, you're going like around. Sharp! Big sign!
Sharp and clean. Okay, I've been hearing that my whole life, so I understand like what it means, and when she yells it, I'm like, uh-oh.
Because they're slightly off, and when you guys are going up, you two are together, but you're not with the center go. So could y'all walk over and do that in a circle?
So her OCD definitely can be not my favorite during practice.
The flags in the back were off on that timeout. Caitlin, you were off at first, and then Lainey, you got off second.
Because it's a lot to handle, and you have to remember every single thing.
I think our interjections need to be more, okay?
I'm really excited for like where the routine is right now. I think we have all of the elements kind of put together that will be really entertaining for the crowd and for the judges.
With my
across the front yelling something, and we'll stop watching all of them transition. That's the point. This is a test right now. Bigger! Push! One more! You're not over the top like this championship depends on you.
And I really feel like this routine is starting to look super ready and look together and look clean.
More! Give it up for the Bulls from the University of South Florida.
Some of y'all really don't know the history of USF in regards to game day. Sandy, what is the history?
The first year we did it, we got fourth. We really didn't know what we were doing. It was kind of last minute. We just went out there, did decent, but we had a mistake in finals, which made us get fourth. I really think we would have been somewhere between second and first. We would have not won.
Second year.
Then we learned what that division was about that year and came in the second year with a totally different formula. And obviously you guys know the outcome from last year.
Before you continue, so with that being said, the team last year had to buy into the being sharp and clean and whatever else. Got it? Now this year, we're going into nationals, but there is truly a difference in coaching the game day than there is coaching the traditional, because the game day have bought in, the people that have been there know what the expectations are, you know what it takes, okay? So with that being said, what's gonna happen this year?
Well, we know the formula, and my thing is that it's all about y'all taking the floor every single time you take the floor, not worrying about other people, but worrying about, just like we did last year, being our best self and authentically bringing people back to USF, being like, this is how the University of South Florida all-girl cheers, and we want to show you, we are so excited to show you our routine. That showed in our performances, and I think that we need to attack it this year. And I know we all talk about this. There's no such thing as a perfect person. Like, I am not perfect by no means in life. Neither are you, neither are any of us. But it is possible to be perfect on that floor. And I think that is what game day is all about, is being authentic and being fun and making it look so fun that it is also perfect. Does that make sense?
Take yourself back to that end zone at Ray J, doing March V with the signs, with the crowds, with the energy. That's what we want to bring to that arena, is that feeling. There's a reason we do things the way that we do them. There's a reason we started doing March V the way that we perform it. There's a reason behind everything that we do and say.
You good? Yep. You sure?
I know Chef wanted to say one thing. I'm just excited for the opportunity to watch you. Make sure it is good, okay?
Yeah. I'm hoping that you guys were saving your energy in that warm-up, and that the sharpness that we really, really honed in on March V is going to come out during this full out. But I also wanted to piggyback off of something that Sandy said, because I'll never forget that she said it backstage to you guys last year. She said, don't you dare be afraid of this routine. And when you go on the floor, there is no fear. You're just digging for that feeling of USF and our rival are tied in a football game, and you're cheering your hearts out and you're having the best time of your life. That's what you need to feel on the floor. No fear, just fun, just energy, just each other. And sharp.
Okay?
Let's go! Get some!
As a coaching staff, we are looking for girls that want to grind it out, that want to leave no doubt on that mat, that want to be a USF Bull, that want to show pride in their university, that want to live out their dreams on the sidelines with football and basketball and volleyball and all the other activities that we're involved in at the university. We want girls that bleed green and gold.
I felt like it was pretty good. There was some mess ups, but with practice, it always happens no matter what. But we got the hype. We're ready. Nationals is coming. Get hyped, as we would say. Yeah.
When we're getting ready for a full out for game day or traditional, and we take our walk around the room, for me, I like to really get in the mindset of this is nationals, this is the feeling, this is the long walk to the tunnel where I take 1,000,000 bathroom breaks, as many as possible. And everyone has their own way of focusing. So I retie my shoes, I go to the bathroom, we say a prayer, but some people are real quiet and you leave them alone because they know what they're doing.
All right, y'all, bring it in. Bring it in, pay attention. Y'all, it's time to get dialed in. This is game day. Like, this is the national championship. Bring it back. Bring it back home. We gotta bring back the second national championship home. That was good. Just bring it back. Do your job. Don't leave any stone unturned.
Give it your all. Let's go.
All girl on three. 1, 2, 3. All girl, bring it home, game day.
It'll get better.
Yeah, I don't know if I like that.
Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Let's go, y'all. Here we go, sharp, y'all, loud. Go, Wesley. Go, Bulls. Go, Bulls. Go, Bulls. Go, Bulls. Let's go, y'all. Here we go. Let's go, defense! Let's go! Horns up, defense! Horns up! Sharp! For you! F! Get loud! Horns up, defense! Horns up! For you! F! Loud! Horns up, defense! Horns up! Sharp! For you! F! Sharp style!
go. So we are going to start moving up. You're not going to cheer for people to come in. You're just going to leave a little path because otherwise you're taking up your time to get set. So in just a second, we're going to move up, okay? Once we move up, be quiet because people in the game are still paying attention to the game, okay? I'm sure Leighton said it before we went, though. When you get out there, take a deep breath. Remember, all these people are cheering for you, okay? They want to see a good show. So take your time, okay? Excited to put this routine on the floor. Here we go.
When we were moving the mats and doing all that stuff, I wasn't thinking about the mats. I was just thinking about the first thing that I had to do, which is March V.
It didn't change the routine for me. It just kind of made the beginning part chaotic, but like I wouldn't say that it really changed anything for me. We just got rid of the run on.
Not crazy heavy. So if you put forward to a mat, you can arm bar it, which is what we do to leverage the weight. And they're not heavy, but when you're going up and down 2 flights of stairs within 5 minutes and having to go really fast, it doesn't seem heavy, but it's a little bit frantic. And it kind of causes your anxiety to like shoot to the sky. But they're not heavy, just moving to speed because we had to go to everything in under 7 minutes.
Performing at halftime of a game is also probably the most nerve-wracking performance ever because from a coaching perspective, I'm always less worried about actually coaching and more worried about logistics on that night of making sure that we get on the court and off the court in the 2 minutes to set up the mats, 3 minutes perform and 2 minutes to get them off, and make sure you stay within the game script of the basketball game and don't negatively impact any of the game, the halftime or whatever. So from that standpoint, it does put a little bit of a different situation on the girls.
Hey, here we go, focus, here we go.
there's just was little things that I can't stop looking at because I want them perfect, because that's what makes it look not only so like seamless and fun and such a great routine, but just takes it to that next level of, wow, like no stone was left unturned on this. So I loved the performance. I was happy about it. I was super excited to do it. I was super pleased with how it went there. Now, am I pleased enough for it to be in Orlando yet? No, I'm still not quite satisfied, and we're gonna inch closer to getting to where I say, yeah, now I'm satisfied.
Yesterday, we had our first performance in front of our own crowd at the basketball game at the Yingling Center. Game day, we had to run the mats out and get set and actually go full out. And it was a good game day. When I say a good game day, the crowd response from it was exactly what we wanted to see and hear. They liked the visual of the drop downs and our timeout. Sideline was a little bit fast, but overall, as a coach, I would have taken that. I would have taken that in semis. We still need to do a little more cleaning with the amount of time we have left before we get to nationals.
When you're coming off the mat and it was a hit, you can just feel everyone. And like as soon as we finished that routine, like I felt like the energy, like, wow, we just did really good. Like we just performed.
You know, we still have, of course, a couple things that we can fix. I know we kind of sped up our sideline a bit. Motions could have been a little bit sharper, but as far as like the overall picture of it, I think we did a good job. And I know some girls were happy when we got off the floor. They said they felt good coming off the floor, so that's always a positive.
Overall, though, the skills were really good. I was really proud of the Indian pyramids because sometimes those can be shaky, so I'm really proud of that. And overall, I just think it went really well. You know, we all talk about it, and typically, like before we go on the mat, we're just hyping each other up. We're, you know, getting each other all in the right mindset, and most of all, just going out there and trying to show, you know, who USF is and the authenticity behind it. So it was really good.
It was really exciting. I get really, Sandy says to not be afraid of the game day routine. And I wouldn't say that, like, I'm not afraid of the game day routine, but I definitely do get more nervous than I do for traditional, because for traditional, it's just me hitting my routine. Like, that's easy for me. I can go in and put the pressure on myself and do my skills. But for game day, I get really nervous because it's a lot of little things. There's so many little things that you can mess up. So I was definitely a little bit nervous, but now I feel super confident with getting that hit under our belts. And it definitely wasn't like the best. Actually, it probably was one of the better routines we've done. It wasn't the best routine we've ever done, but we're in a good place going into friends and family.
Can we be sharp with what we're doing too? We're being really soft in this warm-up. Okay. Yeah. Okay, anything else y'all need to do again? Y'all need to do anything else again? Are y'all good? Okay. Okay, y'all. I'm hoping we are saving our energy for out there, but right now at the top of your lungs, I really need a let's go. Here we go, and I mean it, at the top of your lungs. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, let's go! Y'all need some energy. Wake up. We are not going until this is 100. People did not wait to see you. Give them 50. All right, and next up, please welcome from Tampa, Florida, the Bulls from the University of South Florida. Here we go. Do you want to talk first? I wanted you to have a chance to talk.
No, I could end either.
Okay.
Or
no,
you could
no,
end.
I'll go first then and you can end. I'll just do
Anybody,
logistics.
paper, rock, scissors.
No, I'll go first.
Paper, rock, scissors.
Fine.
1, 2, 3. Whatever. Go.
You knew I was going to do
Yeah,
that.
I knew that too. It doesn't
Okay.
matter. Go.
Can
Can everyone hear?
Can everybody hear? Okay, good job. First, I'm going to talk logistics. Tomorrow, we're at Wiregrass. Okay, I posted what to wear and the time. Okay, again, that is a practice day with us. Okay, we should have SEU and any of the other schools in there to perform for if we want to, but that is a day for us to really focus on getting good reps, anything we need. Okay, that is our practice, is our last performance is the following night. Again, all info is in those documents. If you haven't been looking, go back through those documents, the band or the group me, and scroll back through because I've put all the information in there. Okay, as well as changes. Please look at the post because if we see something like today, we put a little change for the flags and the signs so that you guys.
What platform do y'all go on and look the most? What? Well, you could have fooled me because we told flags to put them down, and Bella's flag, you had an L up the whole time. Every flag should be down on the floor.
Did
so
you
when
see
we
the
look
correction in the?
Every flag, you'll
He
notice
wants
it
the
when
tip
y'all
of
watch.
it down.
When y'all watch, when you hold the flag like this, and like I believe I even said it when I was watching the court team to the coaches up there. No, like literally, if it's not in use during March V, make it touch the ground. You'll notice it through as a center L. You'll notice it. And I'm talking to all flags while it's still fresh in your brain. I need y'all to fix that.
So tomorrow, all
That's
of
what
those
we'll clean.
corrections,
Yeah.
if we post any more corrections, tomorrow we're going to clean those things. Does that make sense? Tomorrow is not really a performance. It is
Not
a
a full-out day.
practice
It's a clean
so
day.
that we can clean both routines. We have a lot to build on from tonight, but we're not perfect yet. We can still get better this week. We can get better all the way up till we take that mat, okay? So every little detail will matter. I personally just want to make sure that we say, check the platforms, check it, and look at it so that tomorrow we get that much better than we were today, okay? All right, what stood out to you, Dallas?
I liked it when it said that you are the one who decides, and it gave a list of a bunch of things that we could decide what to do for ourselves. But I think like how we talk to ourselves, which is the positive talk in the mirror, I think we should start doing that every morning because that decides how we think about ourselves, how we view ourselves, how we value ourselves. And then I also liked it for the cheer aspect, how we decide whether we hit or not. Because if you're walking on the mat, not sure about it, then you're deciding right there that you're not confident in yourself and those around you. But if you decide you're gonna hit and you walk out on that mat, like it's a choice. So I like it because it kind of puts you in charge of your own life and your own decisions. And I think we could all use that within our personal life and at practice and competition and stuff.
Time for some storytelling and a fun video to watch. This was Brentley's idea, and she did find it. But this kind of encompasses what why I always say it's just cheerleading. And looking back, it doesn't matter who you were against or whatever else happened or what place you got. It just comes down to how you felt and how you did. So you know how everybody has their own story at nationals when they get there, their own journey, their own ups and downs? Well, come here, Sandy. You're going to tell the story. We're going to tell you.
Am I telling it first or
No,
second?
we're going to tell the backstory. We're going to tell the backstory. Back in the staffing days when Rewind just became legal and inversions became legal, Sandy was a all-girl cheerleader, and she wanted to learn how to do those stunts. So her and I, while working for an all-star program, did a partner stunt routine. Every day at practice, we'd stay after for 30 minutes and we work on some skills. We put together a routine. And our kids are out in the watching. If you've ever coached a team, you know what that's like. They're watching. We go to warm-ups. I step off the floor. I roll my ankle. They have to tape it up. I have to go out there and perform a partner stunt with her. And that's my side of the story.
So I actually was at the time an all-girl base. I had like dabbled in stunting, but not really like stunted a ton. And then all these skills just became legal. We were stunting a lot, and I was going to compete for the first time as a top girl. And we were in the back, and Tom was spotting for us, and it was my fault that Leighton rolled his ankle because they had like just a tumble strip that we had to warm up on, and I went crooked, so he stepped off and hurt himself. And I was like, oh God. And then Tom proceeds to say to me, you know, Leighton's never dropped in front of a crowd. And I'm like,
The whole show.
Okay, and at the time it was like, he's gonna be humble, but I was the girl stunting with Leighton. Does that make sense? So in my head, I'm like, okay. So I literally.
Leighton meaning like I was the Dewan of the time.
He pretty was.
Pretty
that
much. I
was.
pretty
Does that
talented.
make sense?
I'm not tooting my own horn.
And these skills had just become legal. Like rewinds weren't even legal to the top yet. Like it was like just a thing and like stuff. So I'm like, okay.
The difference is I was starting with normal sized girls, not the little ones that they all go
Yeah,
on.
I was the tweener, you know.
Just want to go ahead and, yeah, not the 10 and 12 year olds. Anyway.
So then we go out there, but he actually wasn't even really speaking to me when we went on the floor.
No.
And I just was like,
wait, I'll put it in the front.
I got you. And
this is also one of the first mixes I've ever done. Because I also felt.
Oh yeah, we mixed our own music here.
This is one of the first. No, really, like I
memory lane.
wasn't allowed to do my all-star team's music, but this was my first mix that I ever did for myself because I was like, ooh, music should help a routine. So right before we took the floor,
Brinley found this yesterday and felt like you really needed to see this.
Ready?
Wait, it has to connect to this first. Give me 1 second, please.
Sorry.
Nikita on deck. Next up, Sadie and Leighton from the Florida Wildcat All-Stars. When she's And there you have it, kicking off the adult open division. That is Sadie and Leighton from the Florida Wildcat All-Stars. Great job.
Okay, now, hey, y'all, in all honesty, on a personal level, I did not want to let her down. I also did not want to fail in front of kids that I coached because I held myself at that standard. I had my reasons, I had my whys. Okay, I'm going to tell you 2 more stories and then I'm done. Like trying to motivate you. We're beginning. Let's go to Orlando and whatever's been written has been written. If you want it bad enough, you can get it. There's 2 things in my life that I'll never forget, and one has to do with time. And it was just, I think some of y'all have heard me tell you this, and I'm gonna tell y'all again. It's a stupid commercial, husband and wife. Raise your hand if I've told you this. There you go, husband and wife, walking, wife on one side, husband on the other. They had their 2 separate lives. They were showing them married and having a little kid, and they get to an intersection, and the guy's watch wasn't a certain brand, and his watch was 3 seconds off, and he missed bumping into his future wife. So all those things went away. And all I got from that was like, everything is about timing. Every decision you make is about the timing. And like I told y'all before, everything you've done led you to this team, to this year, to this whatever. The last thing I'm gonna tell you is back in the day when I cheered, I wanted to know, like, well, I really want something. And I remember watching this YouTube video on this guy that went to a guru, went in the middle of the ocean. And he's like, I wanna know what it feels like to really want something. So the guy just put his head underwater and held his head underneath there. And the guy started struggling and he was starting to drown. And he's like, oh my God. And he came up, gasped for his breath. And he's like, oh my God, why'd you do that? And he's like, when you want to breathe as much as you just did, when you want something as much as you wanted to breathe in that moment, there's nothing in this world that would prevent you from getting it. And that was very impactful for me too. So those are my 2 things that I'm gonna leave you with. I don't know what your whys are, I don't know what your reasons are, but I know you are more than prepared to do what you're supposed to do in the representation of the University of South Florida. Okay? There's a reason why little girls want to be y'all. Okay? Please continue to give them that reason. All right, I'm done.
So just to kind of piggyback off what he said, it is a different kind of pressure when all the little kids you coach are out there watching. I'm sure some of you guys have been in that. But also, for me, that performance was so outside my comfort zone. I always look back and laugh because the truth is the majority of my cheerleading career, if you ask me when I had the most fun, I was under the stunts. That's why that video they found where we were, I was on all girl, like I was holding the 2-on-1. That is where I was like, if the game's on the line, I want the ball in my hands. That underneath the stunt was what was comfortable for me. But that was also something that stepped outside my comfort zone. And in the end of the day, all I had to do was say, you know what? Like, I can do this if I settle down and put my mind to it. And that's the truth with anything. And honestly, after that, like my cheerleading career kind of changed and I was able to do a lot of different things in a lot of different ways because at that moment I realized that I could handle my emotions. And when you can handle your emotions, you can do anything you want to do. Does that make sense? So like, and he talked to me and married me, so that made me happy too. But I think he hit the nail on the head. Like, basically, there's timing is everything. Doing things the way you're supposed to, when you're supposed to is everything, and knowing that you're capable of it is everything. All of those things y'all are capable of, and it's pretty much time. There's no more waiting around on it at this point. I do feel good about this performance as long as we're in the right headspace. I thought our energy was decent on that one, but there, I just want to make sure we're 100. Considering the day and the waiting, I didn't expect us to be over the top energy, but I do want our precision on our baskets to be better than that. So
Respect the skills that you are doing. As soon as you assume that you've got it and that it's easy, it will bite you in the butt and you will not make finals. And if you don't make finals, then you're not going to be able to hit in finals. Do you understand? You are done when you are done. Okay? One of the best analogies I can give you are stupid football players that try to run before they catch the ball. Catch the ball first. Finish the actual act of what you need to do before you move on. And that's what bites cheerleaders in the butts too. Assuming it's going to go a certain way. Finish, get it done. Respect the skills for game day.
here's what I want you to do. I want you to leave this building and I want you to remember all the reps that you've had here, because you have had a lot here and you have had a lot at Stunt and Tumble and you have had a lot all year. And I want you to trust your reps and then do all the positive self-talk, because what you tell yourself and what you believe is what you are going to get out of yourself. If you go and you leave this building and you tell yourself, I am ready to go to Orlando, I have put in the reps and I truly believe it, and be excited about it, you're gonna get a good result. You're gonna get there and you're gonna be excited. All those things that we said, sit in the mirror, tell yourself I'm a badass. I got you is a love language. Tell your stunt group, tell your pyramid, tell everybody, and make them believe it, so that when we show up in Orlando, we talked about the way you carry yourself and the way that you believe it will affect the way that your weekend is. So show up ready, show up excited. The next time that we practice together, we practice in a room with other people who, believe it or not, are excited to see you. Does that make sense? Okay? And then he's right. The next time we sit and watch a full out, I truly believe traditional and game day, you will watch full outs that you are proud of, because you know that you have the reps. So trust it and believe it, okay?
I can't accept the loss, I'm hard-headed. There's a little bit of madness to my method. Me falling off that fine line that I'm treading. I risk anything to be great, and I'm not letting nobody rob me of my victory. Number one, that's what I'm meant to be. When by any means, only thing that makes sense to me, I can make nice or make history. I got that dog in me, yeah, turn me up. Big energy, got the crowd going nuts. I got that dog in me, yeah, Eddie up. I take on anyone, I don't need no one, no, I got that dog in me, yeah. I'm talking all bite, no bark, I could rip your squad apart. I got that dog in me, so what's up? So what's up? I told her move over. Enough of that mediocre I've been. The man since cruising around in the stroller. I got ice in my veins like a cut in Minnesota. Why not?